Yesterday I did a video in which I suggested some reasons why you should subscribe to our membership, our platinum membership on Best of Us Investors. And today I want to give you one more reason. Here it is. This is a chart. This is a historical chart of the 34 stocks that I think are going to be the most meaningful stocks for the next 3 years in the stock market. And I wanted to give you a history of their performance over the last 25 years. And I've broken it out into various sections, one with software, one with hardware, one with semiconductors, one with semiconductor support, and then the other with manufacturers. And these are the people who are building and refitting data centers. And what I wanted to show you was their historical performance. Now, I know and you know, historical past experience is no indication of future returns, but nonetheless, you need to look at it. And I think it's a reason in itself to become a member of our platform. First of all, look to the far right, and you're going to see the average rate of return, and it's in that black column with white letters. And then on to the right of it, it shows you the average rate of return of the S&P 500 for the corresponding years. Then what I've done is I've indicated in yellow any times when they showed a loss. And you'll see there's a lot of yellow in there, but you'll also see that it's pretty much straight across, such as look at 2022. All but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 34 stocks had a negative return. So you get a feel that this whole sector moves in tandem. You'll also see that when they have a bad year or a succession of bad years, they are followed by very strong years. Now, what I then want you to focus on is that bottom line, that 5-year average. And you'll come across there and you'll see that in the past 5 years, these 34 stocks have had an average rate of return of 42.13%, where the S&P 500, which would be your index fund, is 13.57. That's a 30% difference. Look at it for 10 years. These 34 stocks have averaged 36.13, while the S&P 500 averaged 10.33. Again, that's a 26% difference, and in 20 years, it's 28.48 for the 34 stocks and 8.78 for the S&P. That's a 20% difference. So that gives you some indication of how these stocks are going to perform. And then just as a kind of a lark, I went in and I said, okay, if the average for the 5 years was 42.13. What if I only invested in those that were above that? And you can see they're the numbers down there. It's CrowdStrike. Yeah, CrowdStrike, even with its downturn. Tesla, NVIDIA, AEHR, SMCI, and Modine. If you had only invested in those over the last 5 years, you'd have an average rate of return of 115%. So is past history an indication of future performance? Well, if you believe that AI is a part of our future, and if you believe that these companies are, as I believe, the key players in that coming of the future, then this appears to me to be a no-brainer. And again, then I want you to emphasize, because this year is kind of shaping up, I don't know if it's going to be a yellow year or a bright red year or whatever it is, but you need to recognize that they move in tandem. In 2024, basically the whole category is up about 11%, 11.82. And then in 2023, nothing was down, and they averaged 94%. But then in 2022, everything was down, and it was down 26 in 2021, 69, and in 2020, 82%. So this gives me, and this is how I look at it, I believe this is the next 3 years of the internet, and I'll make a decision of what is the next 3 years, next year, but they give me indication that I won't get hurt and that I will definitely outperform the S&P and probably most of the index funds. And I enjoy doing this. Now, I got a comment from Lucci Brisk. Lucci Brisk is a fellow Alabamian. He made the comment on yesterday's video of why should you invest or why should you become a part of Best of Us Investors. And he made the comment, not at $60, maybe $6. Well, Lucci, I know you're a businessman. I know you teach people, probably young people, how to play the piano, how to play the guitar, how to sing. So you're a businessman. You have a very attractive website. So I know you're a businessman. So Lucci and the rest of you, why $60? Well, let me give you kind of a clue. I've subscribed to Seeking Alpha, Trading Views, Zacks, Google Sheets, Windows, the whole thing. All in those sources of data, I pay about $425 a month. And then I dedicate my time. And Lucy, I know you understand that. You're a businessman. Your time is worth something, isn't it? So I don't know, Lucy, what you put the value of I would say I spend 6 to 8 hours a day doing this. So at $6 a month, I don't think so, Lucy, because I really don't think you would teach me how to play the guitar for probably an hour a day for 30 days a month for $6 a month. I don't think you'd do that. I don't think you'd even do it for $60 a month, Lucy. But if you would, make a comment in the comments, and I'd love to learn how to play the guitar or the piano, and I'll drive from Birmingham to Dothan to do it. So, Lucy, let me know. Can I pay you $6 a month for you to teach me how to play the guitar or the piano, or maybe even both? What about that? You know, and I'm assuming you're good at it and that past performance is an indication of future value. Okay, I think that was fun. So take a look at this, blow it up. And if you want to look at it more refined, come to the website, Best of Us Investors. We have a 14-day free trial. Will you give me a 14-day free trial of you teaching me the guitar, the piano? I know I can't sing. I'd like you to look at it. I'd like you to feel comfortable with it. Look at the cheat sheet. See how all these things tie together, and see if they might make you a better investor. I'll talk to you more about this, Lucy. And again, give me a buzz on the guitar and the piano. Talk to you tomorrow.